In part 3 of our special series Convoy, we discover how local kids with cancer have touched the hearts of riders and truck drivers throughout the region, and we dispel the myth that big boys don't cry.
And they listen now as the trucks descend. Down Mount Ousley they can depend on this mighty convoy, this special envoy in blue singlets or in leather, to help a family you'll never know that's hanging by a tether.
It's this which drives the region's truckers year after year to ignore the ailing economy and dig deep when they bid for lead truck in Convoy's annual auction. In the past 7 years, the auction alone has raised a staggering $288,750 for camp quality. Alan Ross of Ross Transport has earned lead truck twice and says he'll be throwing his hat in the ring again this year. His company's $71,000 bid in 2010 remains Convoy's largest single donation.
And now we have drivers on board taking money out of their wages every week, which makes me feel so good, you know, because they not only give up their time and, you know, cleaning the trucks and things like that, you know, and a few of them now are donating money out of their own pay every week. The
lead truck donation has grown from $5,100 to $71,000, with trucking companies Murrells, Ross Transport, MJ Rolls, Craig DUREN and Illawarra Truck Repairs and Spares all earning pole position over the 7 years. Amazingly, those who bid and don't win donate anyway. Drivers say Convoy has forged a bond between the local trucking fraternity and the families of kids with cancer. The drivers touched deeply by the connection.
Extremely emotional, yeah. Too emotional sometimes for us tough blokes, supposedly, but yeah, it's an awesome thing.
Through Convoy, Craig formed a friendship with schoolgirl Keely Payne, who, since just 6 months of age, has undergone treatment for a brain tumour. Last year, she was too ill to travel in a truck. An emotional Craig says fate intervened when he spotted her roadside at traffic lights.
She didn't know, so her mum was there, and we just both were able to hop out of the truck, run up and give her a cuddle, so it was good.
Also amongst the fleet of trucks which took part last year was the People's Truck. The brainchild of Derek McMahon, it's used as a moving billboard and bears the names of donors, children, families and companies as it travels the country. He wanted to enable those without a truck or bike to feel more involved.
When we were standing watching the convoy at Warrawong, the answer was around us. The people, you know, thousands of people get out and watch it. So that was the idea, to see that those people could actually become part of it.
On its debut run, it brought in $43,000 for local camp quality kids. And this year, there'll be another truck in the fleet. Mac of Cars fame will join Convoy. The car transporter for Lightning McQueen will travel the route and go on show at the Fun Day in what's tipped to be a major drawcard for kids. But of course, it's not just trucks that make a convoy. Apart from the rumble of trucks, it's fairly quiet here at Westcliff today, but come Sunday, that will all change when more than 700 bikes, including ours, descend on this car park. The roar of the engines is deafening, but it's the thousands of people lining the side of the road and the overwhelming sense of community spirit that really takes your breath away. Many of the people on the side of the road have been touched by cancer. Some of the children are still waging the fight of their lives. But everyone is here, flags in hand, to celebrate Convoy and say thank you. Margaret CRUMP has entered the event every year since its inception. A careers advisor, she's motivated by the concept of helping local kids and says the ride is a truly overwhelming experience.
Oh, the sound is awesome. There's everybody tooting horns and just waving and cheering, and it's a whole sort of real carnival sort of atmosphere.
Sentiments echoed by Convoy Smurf Steve Gallagher.
The reaction we had, not just from the children but from everybody, absolutely electrifying.
A major hit with kids last year, he says he'll make another appearance but won't reveal his alter ego.
Tomorrow, join us for part 4 of our Convoy special. We'll show you how 10 months of planning must all come together to make one day a success.